All right, guys, really quick. Okay, I've learned this in my life. Will save you a lot of trouble, a lot of thinking. If somebody knows or you know they did something wrong or said something wrong, but they never want to say apologize, or they say things like, oh well, I did this because that's it. Guys, they don't want to apologize, they don't feel bad. Maybe they do in their minds, but they don't want to tell you because they probably never learned how to do that throughout their life. So I don't want to say give up, but give it up. Okay, it's not worth it, because if that person had the decency to acknowledge, they would have done so. Okay, there are people who learn that from their families or perhaps in their own lives, whatever the case is. Usually, it's because they had a good example in the family, parents, mom, dad, brother, sisters, uncles, whatever. Okay, or they, as they grow older, obviously they have their own experiences, they learn. But bottom line is, if you're expecting someone to acknowledge what they did wrong and they don't, instead what they do is they try to explain what they did and why they did it. It's no, they're not willing to acknowledge. So just acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge, but you should acknowledge the fact that this person is not owning up to what they have done. So that's it. That's it. Close the chapter, whatever the case. Well, it's not a case, but close it out in your head. Okay, put an end to it. It's not worth it. I've done this before. I'm guilty of it myself. But at this point in my life, if somebody wants to make things right, they will. If they don't, they don't. What goes on in their heads, I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I just go by how people, show their actions and how they treat others, and I judge them like that, by that. That's it. I cannot judge you by what's going on inside your head. Nobody can. But that's it, guys. That's it.